Hey there, crafty friends. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug. I was trying to say it's Hannah at the Doodlebug and what day it was all at the same time. And I had to think. It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you, friends. So tomorrow is 4th of July. I know I told you the other day, I cannot believe, how quick the year has gone already, and happy 4th of July to all of you, and what a great country we live in. I just, I think that we all need to reflect and just, think about how grateful we are, even with all the political controversy that we live in nowadays. This is still a pretty darn great place to work because, me for one, as a woman, I get to own a business and I can run my business the way I want to run my business, which you cannot do that in some countries. It's getting better now, but a while back, you couldn't do that in a lot of countries as a woman. So now, we still have a ways to go as, women being taken seriously in business sometimes in this country, but I still feel very, very blessed. So anyway, I don't know what you guys are doing for the 4th. It really kind of snuck up on me, and it's the middle of the week, so it feels so weird, with it being on a Thursday, and then do you go back to work on Friday, and it's not really the weekend, and so with it not being the weekend, I really couldn't justify being closed on Saturday, so it was kind of weird this year with it being the middle of the week. And so with that said, our hours this week they really haven't changed. We are closed tomorrow for the 4th, but then Friday we are here 10 to 6, Saturday 10 to 3, and we're always closed Sunday. So our hours really aren't any different for this week. So if you are out and about traveling, maybe you're visiting friends or family or going to Holiday World for the 4th of July celebration, stop and see us on Friday or Saturday as you are heading home. We would love to see you. But what have I got for you today? So today I've got a brand new order from Pink and Main. Few restocks in there, but mainly all new stuff. Can't wait to show you that. And then we do have really good restocks from the warehouse. So we've got Echo Park, Totally Tiffany, 49 and Market. Tons of Simple Stories came in. We restocked our Pink Fresh gems, so those are in there as well. So all kinds of goodies for you guys. If you missed yesterday's live, holy cow, it took me most of the day to pull that. Now, that's because we had that Scrapbook Customs order. And whenever we do that one, it has really good paper in it. And so you guys buy a lot of paper in that one. So it just takes us a little longer to pull that one. But I think it was 2:30 and I was still pulling orders from that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Robin got a box today. Yay. Happy mail for sure. And Robin, thank you so much for, Robin's been sharing some of her beautiful creations over in our private page called the Doodlebug Dish. So that is something anyone can request to join. So please do that and share your creations in there as well. We love to see those. You just saw Paige buzz by and she is still putting stuff on your guys' tabs. So, something weird going on. I know. I hate that when people are watching during a video and then they play with their hair. But then when I see mine, I keep thinking, people are wondering, does Hannah realize her hair is sticking up on the top of her head? She does. But she's going to do this and then flip the camera around and then we don't even have to worry about it, right? So, all right, let's flip it around and check out what we've got. So we are going to start with Pink and Main first because I'm super excited about Pink and Main. So like I said, we've got restocks and new stuff. So new stuff, we're going to start off with brand new cheer foil. So every month they are adding 1 or 2 new cheer foils, and that makes it hard on my little display section because I want them all. But look how cool this one is. Do you see how it's kind of got some really neat little stripes in it? Oh, Chas, I hate, is it your dad or your father-in-law again? Not that it makes any difference, but I know your father-in-law wasn't doing well at the last retreat either. So just wondering if it's him or if you've got your other dad now. Sorry, let me grab mine. Should have known better than to jump on here and leave my beverage away. All right, so Chas, we will be praying for you. And yes, you watch us on the replay of the live later. Thank you, ma'am. All right, so cheer foil. This one is a new one. It is called Streaks Purple. So really, really cool. Now, it says purple. It looks more like a magenta to me, friends. So I know they called it purple, and I am a purple lover, but I feel this is more like a magenta. So I don't want to, say purple and you just think it might be the color on your phone screen. It looks a little more magenta-y to me. Now, restock here, though, this actually, we needed to restock it, but we also had a special request for this one, too. This one is the diamond plated, and isn't that just cool? I love it. Really masculine looking. And keep in mind, you can make entire backgrounds with this, too. To make an entire background, you would just use one of the solid foil toner sheets, and you could just do the whole background if you really want to go for a really metallic look, very masculine look. So you can do that as well with these. So again, this is a restock. It's probably been about a month and a half since we've had this one in, and it's the diamond plated cheer foil. Now, while we're talking foils, this is just one of those basics. If you do anything with toner foils, you really should have one of these just in your backup stash. These are the extra little folders that you send those foil sheets through with. Now, do they wear out quickly? No, but you know how it is. You're going to get your stuff out to play with at 9:30 on a Friday night, and you're going to be busy on Saturday. You're not going to have time to come into the store, and you're going to crinkle your little transfer carrier sheet. So you need these in your stash. You want to have these on hand. It's kind of like adhesive. When you go to grab the last one, you know you better grab 2 more packages of adhesive on your next order. So transfer folders back in. Yes, Miss Sharon, my friend, that is yours right there. Next up, we just got these in the other day. They sold out right away. These are the great little foil dusting brushes. So if you are using the toner foil, or if you were using the heat transfer, the glimmer machine foil, it is nice to dust that back side with a soft bristle brush to make sure there's no lint, no dust, no little hairs, anything back there that might inhibit it from transferring nice and smooth. Because if there's any kind of dust or anything there, the foil won't stick to the paper. So this is just a nice little dusting brush, nice and soft. That way it's not going to scratch the surface, anything like that. Oh, and the best part, they're like $5.50. So great value on those as well, too. I know we sold out of them on our first order. Few of you are on pre-order, so we will get yours pulled first. And then we have leftover brushes yet. And look how cute they are. Do you see the little sprinkles in there? They are absolutely adorable. So brushes in stock. Next up, I just have one of these available right now. This is something called Touch of Gloss. It's very similar to Glossy Accents. So it's an adhesive, and once you apply it to the surface, let it dry, it's going to be raised and very shiny and clear. It's going to give you that real glossy enamel, almost like a droplet of water sitting on top of it. I had a special order for 2 bottles, and they come in 3, so I've got 1 extra to see if anybody else wants it. You like the strips foil and the dusting brush, you've got it. So we're going to get you the strips. I'm thinking you're saying streaks. So I'm going with this one here, Miss Lisa. So correct me if you need to. So I'm doing the streaks foil and a dusting brush for you. You've got it. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this because that's Sharon's anyway. Next up, I know while we're doing transfers, let's just jump down and grab these little guys. These here, yes, thank you, Lisa, appreciate that. These here are a restock. We ran out of those already. These are the reverse spotlight panels. These are so fun. So going back to our cheer foils here, when you put this purple streak on there and you run it through, everywhere you see black, that's where the purple is going to stick. So this is going to end up being a beautiful shimmery purple background with these great white bursts going through it. So fun. Then when you peel it off, you're going to have a piece of real thin acetate, and it's just going to have all these little purple streaks left everywhere. You're going to take those streaks now, and you're going to pull out some of your toner sheets. We have these in all colors. This one is a new one by, just so you guys know. And you're going to run it through again. And now you're going to see this paper, but it's going to have all these little purple streaks because those are going to transfer on. So fun. Do you need a heat machine? I'm new to foiling. No, Robin, not a heat machine. This one is kind of like a laminator on steroids. Okay, it's called a mink machine. Some people can try a laminator. A laminator just doesn't get hot enough, but that's what it needs. It needs that laminator heat. It's different from the Spellbinders Glimmer machine that does hot plates. So this is more of a toner base. So all these are toner prints, and then whenever you put the foil on, run it through a laminator, through the magic of science, then it sticks to that toner. It's so, so cool. Really, really cool. And we do have mink machines as well. Or the Gina K Fuse. Yes, Gina K just came out with one called a Fuse. So if you've got a Fuse machine, same thing. So just a really cool concept. Thank you. So going back to our toners then. So we did the restock on the little reverse spotlight panels. Then this is a brand new one. Look how cute this one is. It's clouds. How fun is this? And you've got 2 different designs in there. So you can see your 2 different designs. So this is going to be fun. Wouldn't it be neat with really pretty like rainbow clouds in there? You do all kinds of fun stuff with this one. And this one here, doing your blue foil in the background for sky. I love rainbow everything, so rainbow would be really fun in here as well, too. So all kinds of stuff. Oh, that could be popcorn. It definitely could be popcorn. So you could do that like in a yellow color and, put like movie theme or like family fun kind of stuff on top for a card. Yes, Rhonda, you are totally, of course, Rhonda's thinking outside of the box. Me, I'm like, nope, it's only clouds. Only clouds. That's it. Love it. So yes, and this one here is called Puffy Clouds. You've got 2 designs in there. And then the 2-tone color toner sheets. This set is called, 2-tone color toner sheets. That's what they're called. But you can see the 2 tones you've got on there. So those are really, really fun to play around with as well. So that is everything new and restocked that we got in for foiling. Then next we restocked our really fun little confettis. So they do this great confetti line now. It's a very new line with Pink and Main. And they came out with these really fun shakers as well. And I restocked our shakers too. So now I did more colors than I did last time. So hopefully we can get a few of these on the shelf. But if not, you know how it hurts my heart when you guys, sell out of everything and then I have to reorder right away. Oh, I hate that. So new colors that are not new colors, but colors that are restocked. She hasn't done new ones. These are still original ones. This is called Purple Orchid. So these are nice flat little confetti discs. And I'm going to show you a sample here in just a minute. So again, Purple Orchid. Next up. Oh, look, friends, celebrities in the house. Hi, babies. How are you? Hold on, girls. I gotta give hugs real quick here.
Oh, you got 26 people. Heck yeah.
I know. I got good eyeballs today.
Celeb.
I am a celeb. That was from yesterday. Okay. So these are my boys. If you were new to the live, these are the younger ones. These are my twins, Caden and Kyan. Can you not like flash gang symbols? We live in. That's not gang. Well, what is? That's well. I don't know what. Yeah, you're not gangsters. Yeah. We live in corn country here, kids. So do you need snacks? In the area. Driving through and came to see your mom. Well, that's nice.
It was Kyan's idea.
Oh, do you need money? Is that what it is? You need money? Okay. Hey, are you heading back to Honeyberg?
Yeah.
Okay. Will you grab a bag of trash in there and the trash that's in the trash can, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, friends. All right. Now, I have to get back to work to pay your college bills. Thank you. All right. So sorry about that, friends. I probably lost eyeballs. Oh, how funny they go to the fridge. Oh, all the time. And we don't keep a lot of snacks here. I mean, I have sodas in there. The bag that's full and the bag in the container. Paige said it was almost full yesterday. All right, so back to business here. All right, so this one here is Delphinium. It's a real pretty, like, blue color. Then our next confetti. Oh, that's not full at all. You can take it, though. Yeah.
Leave it here?
Yeah, leave that one here. Yeah, that's not full at all. Then our next one is called Tangerine Oh, hey, Miss Sandy, I miss you. Yes, the boys are here, I tell ya. They just stopped in to see their mama. Tangerine. Next up, this one here is called Gypsy. Gypsy's a really pretty gold color. It's got some iridescence. Are you guys home for dinner tonight? No? Okay, making sure. Yeah, making them take out the trash. That's right. Well, you know, I tell them all the time, Bobby, that this is a family business and, you know, they won't work here for me. Now, Kyan does do some of my bookkeeping work for me when I, you know, beg him to. But yeah, it's a family business here and none of them want to take the business on when I retire. So I guess trash duty it is for a while. So we've got Gypsy confetti and my friend Rhonda wants a tangerine and Debbie wants a tangerine, and Miss Shannon just jumped on. Shannon, you just missed it. My boys were here. We got to see the boys real quick. They were in here tearing it up and making fun of me as usual. Are you going to eat tonight? I know, right? That's always my biggest fear because, well, you saw how big they are. And like, you know, when BJ and I cook food, you know, we'll make 2 chicken breasts and that fills us both up. Well, when they're there, you make like 6 chicken breasts. And if Connor comes over, you have to make like 9 chicken breasts because he body builds. So, oh, yes, it is crazy. Next color we've got here is lemon lime. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I think they're adorable myself. Yes. Do what? Wait, what are you getting next door? Get me one of those little caffeinated, sparkling ones that I like.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And he didn't even ask for money when he said he was going to get me a drink. How nice is that? Next up, we've got Diamond. So Diamond is kind of a real shiny and clearish looking. I had a lemon lime for my friend Debbie. I know my boys have got me so distracted and flustered. I'm so sorry, friends. I just love it when they pop in. I miss them so much when they leave for school. I mean, like, I don't miss the messes that they bring, but gosh, I mean, you know, my mama heart just hurts when they leave. It's so hard. Rhonda wants a diamond. You've got it. Next up, we have got Glistening Night. Glistening Night is so pretty. So it's real dark. I mean, like technically like a black, but hopefully you're seeing it as I'm moving it. You know, we're picking up some greens, some great purples, some blues in there. So that's a fun one and definitely a fun one to mix. So maybe it might be a little dark, you're thinking, but look whenever you would put it with a little bit of purple, how pretty that one would be. So that's definitely a fun one as well. And then the last one that I restocked is the Ruby Slippers. Oh my gosh. I didn't know it was supposed to rain today. Did you guys hear that? Holy schmoly. It's like we just had a huge thunder boomer right above us. Like my heart kind of jumped a little bit. That's crazy. So Glistening Night is going home with my friend Debbie. You've got it. And then the last one was the Ruby Slippers. Oh, tangerine and a lemon lime. All right, so anyone watching on replay, we are out of tangerine now, but we will get more. So no worries there. Major thunder. Did you guys hear it? Getting storm for you too, Robin. Oh my gosh. All right, so we're going to walk over to the shelf real quick just to see what other colors we have. Lisa, they don't have a great red in this line, but I will definitely be on the lookout. I think Spellbinders has a good red in their little sequin disc, so I will look on there for you. No worries. All right, next up we have got Seafoam, just one Seafoam, so I'm on the shelf here. These are ones that we weren't out of. Coral. Coral's really pretty. It's like a real nice light, you know, corally pink. Shane, you heard it. I know it was crazy, wasn't it? Oceanside. Oh, I hear it rumbling a little bit more. I like this one too. This one is a peaches and cream. This one here is pretty. Oh yeah, Disco Night. I think that one's fun. Disco Night is really fun. And then our last one we've got on the shelf here yet is Periwinkle. So those were lower on. They were nice and full, but you can see we were out of like almost all of them. That's why I restocked those. All right, and then I want to show you a sample of these, what you can do with them. So you can do your shakers where you build it up with foam, tape, and things like that. But Pink in Maine also does these really fun little shaker covers. Now, Shannon, you bought some of these. Oh, and he even opens it for me. What a gentleman. What a gentleman. I love you guys. See you later. Be careful out there. I know it's thundering. I worry about you. Standing around like a bunch of turkeys with their head up to the sky, probably. Ding dongs. So Shannon, you got some of these, and I know you were worried about doing your shaker. Let me know how you did with them, but how this shaker comes together. And see my little sides where I keep tearing them apart. So these have little adhesive strips on the side. Robin's Egg Mini. I will check, Cheryl. I'm not for sure offhand. And oh, from where I'm standing, I can see I've got something Robin's Egg color over there. I'm not for sure if it is. Are you wanting one of the snap binders or like the little 4x6, the little 4x6 soft-sided ones? Now, I can't even think of what those are called. They're not snap. Dang it, I'll have to go over there. I'll look here in a minute. So these have little adhesive strips, okay? So you're going to flip it over, put your little sequins in here, put your piece of paper down, okay? And then you fold those strips over, okay? It's 6x8, maybe I know if it's 8 paper. Okay, all right, so you want, all right, we'll check here. Just hang on towards the end and we'll check that over there, okay? To see what you're wetting. So then this one here, and then it looks like that. Now this one here is the A2 small shaker cover. So whenever you fold it over, it's going to be this size right here. So then you're going to want to put like a little frame or something on top to kind of cover it up. If you don't have anything that would work to cover it up, then you want to go with the A2 shaker cover, which is right here. Then you want to do the A2. That one will do the whole front of your card. We also have mini slim lines, and we have the regular slim lines as well. But it creates this fun little shaky pocket there, just like that. So that is an easy way to do little shaker cards, and these are perfect for those because they're not super thick. They're nice and thin to where they give you good shake in there. All right, moving on. So next up, we restocked. We ran out of these right away last time, friends, and we were like oversold on them. So we got back in the ice cream card kits. Miss Linda put together a whole kit and brought it in for me to show you guys. So these are the cards that you will make from the kit. Aren't these fun? Now, this is one that you guys always love because everything is ready to go for you. All you need is glue. So do you see how you just have a huge stack of die cuts? That's because everything is cut, everything is punched out. All you have to do is bring your adhesive, and that is it. Look, you even get little sparkle enamel dots in there as well. So that is a fun kit. Diane is getting an ice cream card kit. You've got it, my friend. So there are those. And now we're going to move into new stuff that just came in from Pink and Name. So first up, they did some really fun rainbow stuff this time. This one is called Tall Rainbow Die. So each one of these, you're going to run through with different colors and then layer it up. So you've got this really fun little rainbow die here. Next up, we've got a standalone die and then stamps that can work with or without each other. First up, this one is called Floral Banners. And I do love that they've got a little picture on the back of floral banners. So there's your little floral banner. There's your main banner that you would do in one color. And then notice like these and kind of some lighter colors in the background. That's these layers right here. So you can create that layered look. You could do it all the same color. You could do a little bit of inking on it as well. But you can create that completely different layered look with those. And then you've also got all these great little sprigs on there as well. Robin wants an ice cream card kit. You've got it, friend. Now, in that little banner swoosh there, we can also, I'm sure you have some things that will fit in there, friends, but they came out with this great set here called Floral Banner Sentiments. So again, they're going to fit right in there. We've got congratulations, happy birthday, with sympathy, just a note, thank you, get well soon, happy anniversary, welcome little one, and hello sweet friend. So these will just work right in that banner as well. And these could be used with or without the banner set, of course, but these are called floral banner sentiments. So those are brand new ones. Next up, this little guy here, I'm going to walk over to the section because I forgot to grab him. This one is called American Eagle. It is a restock, and I'm not sure where the sample went. Oh, here he is. Here is this little guy. Is he not adorable? And that is also using that foil that we just got in today as well, too. So stinking cute. So this one here is American Eagle. Super fun. So restocking him. And I realize 4th of July, but we've still got Labor Day coming up. And like this little guy here, those could also be little dandelions. They don't have to be firecrackers. This you could turn into birthday balloons. So there's all different ways that you can color this little guy here to where he doesn't have to be patriotic. But there's his sample, and then also a great sample of that foil that I just showed you guys as well. So fun stuff there. All right, I'm going to give you this to look at so I don't make you seasick. And then as we walk by, let's see here. Cheryl, to answer your question, in the 6x8 binders, we have the teal one. Robin's egg, we have the 6x8 in the striped. And then for the flip books, there we go. That's the word I couldn't think of. We do have the Robin's egg, but in a 4x6. I don't have it in the 6x8. If you're wanting a flip book, I would have to get that one in for you. But while we're here, flip books, friends, we've got the cute little black and white buffalo print. And we also have red flip books in 6x8. And then you see the little 4x6 ones in the Robin's egg, and then the pink, and then all kinds of great snap binders here. The difference between these, just so you guys know, this one here comes with stuff in it, and that's why there's a price difference. So if you were ever shopping online and you're thinking, oh my, these are a much better deal, they are, but they don't have the stuff on the inside. So keep that in mind when you buy these. No inserts, none of the little pocket pages are in there either. So just keep that in mind whenever you're picking those up. All right, so we're going to walk back over. Well, hey, Miss Kim. Welcome, Kim. The boys were just here. You missed it. I think everyone that jumps on, I'm going to be like, the boys were just here. You missed them. But it's kind of, you know, a fun little big deal whenever they come in to me. All right, so American Eagle. That's a restock. Here's another new one, friends. This one is so cute, and I cannot wait until my rep Sandy gets me some samples. They're going to be so fun. So this one here is called Fast Lane. So check out, you got this fun little car, and then these big heads that go on top of them. I mean, seriously, how stinking cute. We've got a unicorn, the dog, the little pig. Check that one out. I love that one. There's a shark. There's a little bear. So fun. Live life in the fast lane. Zoom, zoom. Enjoy the ride. Driving by to say. And then again, it's called Fast Lane. And then there are dies that match it. I will have to, I've already taken some screenshots of samples the design team has done, so I'll have to get those posted for you guys as well. But this one is so, so fun. Oh, Shannon, you'll have to come back and check us on the replay then. Now, this one is a restock. We do have the dies here as well. This was from last release, last month in June. This is called Mice Cream. So super cute little mice. I love this one, make, like a little bomb pop there. So, so fun. And this one is called Mice Cream. Kim wants Fast Lane stamp and die. You've got it, friend. Next up, oh, I forgot these. I was moving around. This one is another new one. This is called Sweet Bird Dies, and I do like, they've got a picture on the back so you can see how they layer up. So this is a great layering die. I know I've had more and more of you asking for layering dies, so this is going to be a good one. So you've got 4 different birds you can create with all the little bodies you've got here. Great little branch and leaves as well too. Can you show the card kits again? Oh, yes. Card kits. So far, all I've got in Miss Lisa is the ice cream one. And then these And the mice cream does have a die, Kim. Yes, we were down to a die on the shelf. I had someone buy the stamp and not the die. So yes, I've got the die on the shelf as well. But there you go, Miss Lisa. Some samples of what it's going to create. And this is one, too, that has everything already cut out for you. Sweet birds for Rhonda, and Debbie wants the birds as well. Now, both of you, there's also a stamp that can go with these. So I'd go out on a limb for you. You make my heart flutter. There's always a place on my branch for you. Oh, that's so cute. Miss you, tweet friend. Sending you a tweet hello. I'll always sing your praises. Oh, I love that one. Hope your birthday is tweet. Singing you a birthday melody. Thinking of you, thank you, have a tweet day. So really, really cute. All right, so card kit for Jen, card kit for Lisa. Got those, perfect. And then I've got the bird dies sitting here for Rhonda and Debbie. And then Rhonda and Debbie, just let me know if you want the stamps. These are called Sweet Bird Sentiments. That would go with those. And then Kim, I know you want, okay, perfect. I'm going to grab that for you and I will get the dies off the shelf. All right, next up, this one here was a special request. So Sharon saw a really, really fun sample that they did on one of the Pink and Main lives that they do. And it used this die. So this is going to cut out frames. So it's not going to cut out solid circles. It's going to cut out all these great ring frames. So lots of fun things that you can do with those. And they kind of layered them up and used them as a corner accent, if I remember right. So this one here is called Stitched Circle Frame Dies. If you're a mini bookmaker or a scrapbooker, this would be really fun as well for your pictures. You know, sometimes it's hard to do pictures in the shape of a circle and then have a nice mat for them. So this, you could do that. You could do a mat and have a nice little frame to go on top of your picture that way. So again, Stitched Circle Frame Dies, got those. Next up, this is a restock. This is that, I mean, this has been such a popular set. This one is called Chicken Soup. Such a fun one. And it's got the cute little Band-Aids in there, the little tissues, the little pill bottles, the crackers. I love the crackers. There's the little chicken in the soup. Sending hugs, kisses, and get well wishes. Thinking of you and wishing you well. Here's to a speedy recovery. Take care. Get well soon. Hope you feel better soon. Hope you heal super fast. And the little ouch up there too. Such a cute one. This is not a new one. We have had this one before. It is just a good seller. It's a really good get well set. So again, it's not a new one. So you're like, ooh, I don't know. You may want to check your stash on that one. All right, so we got Sharon's move there. Okay, perfect. All right, now, I told you guys yesterday, you were going to love the mug of the month. Check it out. It is a bee. Is it not adorable? So this is the mug of the month for Pink and Main, and I'm so excited about this one. I just love it. So you've got this super cute little bee mug, and look how the handles look like wings even. Is that not adorable? And then you've got your little honey spoon there. There's a little honey bot. Look at those teeny tiny bees. Oh my gosh, so, so cute. And then our sentiments, you can be anything you set your mind to. And then happy birthday. Oh, and then after coffee, of course. So you can be anything you set your mind to after coffee, of course. So, so cute. I know, Kim, I love it too. So normally I get like 4 or 5. No, look at this stack I got you guys, because I know this one's going to be super, super fun. So Kim's getting a stamp and a die. And then I know my friend Debbie on here, she always gets a stamp and a die. And I know my friend Paula, when she jumps on, she always gets a stamp and a die. Now my friend Robin wants a stamp and a die. Ooh, girls, it's getting shorter. So make sure you snag one, but don't worry. You know I will order more if and when those run out. So that is such a fun one. I love that set. All right, we are done with Pink and Main. So that is Pink and Main finished. I'm going to grab my beverage that the boys got me, because if they watch me later, because sometimes they do watch me and then they tease me about it, and I don't take a drink of my drink, they'll be like, we bought you a drink and you didn't even drink it. So there's proof that I drank some. All right. Next up, we are moving into just our restocks from the warehouse First up, restocked one of our heat tools. So we sold our last heat tool the other day. This is one from American Crafts. Just a good little heat tool here for your embossing or just drying different mediums a little quicker as well. Then for our Totally Tiffany section, we have restocked. Oh, no, Robin, you're good. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4 after you. So you don't need to go on reorder, friend. You are good, but I appreciate that. Thank you. So we've restocked the Stephanie bag, and we restocked the 5x7s. Remember, the 5x7s, we've been selling a lot of this one because this is the size that fits your precision press glue gun from My Sweet Petunia perfectly in there. So we got those back in stock. It's just a great little holder, mind you, but it does fit that little glue press perfectly in there. And then Stephanie bags, they're great for all kinds of things. So it actually has 4 little compartments that can move up and down. I use Stephanie to store my Catherine Pooler ink pads. Love it for that. You can put all kinds of things in there though. Next up, going into our specialty paper section, we were completely out of everything fun gold. So we got back in textured gold. If you can see that little bit of metal texture in there, this is a fun one. And then we also restocked gold glitter. These are both 12 by 12 sizes, and these are open stock, not by the pack, so you can order 1 sheet or 10 sheets, whatever works for you. Then from Echo Park, we restocked the Cowboys. Is there a Tiffany bag for the Gina K cutting machine? You know, Kim, that Gina K machine is a little heavier. I think it would be too heavy for a Totally Tiffany bag, as they are, you know, they're just plastic with the harder inserts, but you don't want it to get too heavy. I have not seen a bag yet for it, but now I don't know. And now, Kim, I think you have one. Check and see if it fits in your Doodlebug canvas bag. I know you've got one of those. I think you do anyway, because that, even if it has a little bit of room, you could put your extra plates in there as well. But I bet it would work in there, and that has a nice hard bottom and a good supported strap system too. So maybe see if your Gina K machine will fit into one of the Doodlebug totes and go that way, because that's a little sturdier. I like that one a little more than the Totally Tiffany ones, because they are nice bags, but as you can see here, it's just sewn, it's like a little cording sewn on plastic. And then these are, you know, pretty heavy duty little inserts, but I don't think it's going to give you the oomph that you need for that heavier die cut machine. All right, so from Echo Park then, going back to that, restocking the Cowboys collection kit and restocking the Gone Fishing collection kit as well. Both of these have 12 papers in them. And then here's the sticker sheet for Gone Fishing to kind of give you a little idea on that one. And then the sticker sheet for the Cowboy. There is that one. And Kim, let us know if that works. I mean, I really don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, I've seen those Gina K machines. I think it would fit in there. Alrighty, friends. This is something what we call from the vault. So this had a class that went with it from one of my virtual trade shows. I'll be honest, I didn't love the samples that they did. I wasn't feeling them. And I felt like the product was more beautiful as product than what the class project was. So I did not make it. So we brought them in just as items for the store. So this is called Botany Boutique, and it's from Craft Consortium. I think I said that right. But I'm going to flip through here so you can see the papers that you're going to get. Obviously very green line, very florally. I guess more like just botanical, because there's not a lot of flowers, so I shouldn't say florally. Very botanically with all the greens and the plants. Then there's also just a great solids pad that goes with it. So the solids pad is just good solids. So there's that went with it. Then we've got a 6x6 pad. Now, even though it matches, the 6x6 pad is totally different. This one here is. This is called Ink Drops in the color Organic. And as I flip through here, you're going to see that Ink Drops looks like paper that has been designed, created with alcohol inks without you having to use your alcohol inks. So just really fun inky backgrounds, all in greens. So again, this is Ink Drops in the color Organic. Then for that Botany Batik, we do have a small little 6x6 pad. So basically just a shrunk down version of the 12x12. So Botany Batik and a 12x12 and a 6x6. Then there was also some great little rub-ons for that line. We've got two fun little stamp sets for it as well. This one here is called Cactus. Oh my gosh, look at that sprayer. My mom had one of those antique sprayers too, and I was always playing with it, spraying things, and she would get mad at me. That thing was so fun to play with. Dang, I wish I still had one of those. How fun is that? Gosh, I totally forgot about that. So there is a fun little stamp set called Cactus. And then this stamp set here, you've got some great little succulents on there, some little cacti as well. And this one is called Orchid. I guess that's an orchid right there. Again, you know, I don't know my flowers very well. I thought that was a succulent though. So there's Orchid. Then there's also some great little chipboard pieces that matches this line as well. So there is Botany Batik. And then we're going to continue on with our restocks. Oh my gosh. And it is pouring out there. I know you guys can't see, but that kind of grayish blue color is just straight down pouring rain. Oh, guess I'm not going anywhere for a while. I might melt. All right, so page kits. We got a couple page kits back in stock for $49 in market. So the first one is the most recent line called Summer Porch. So you've got 4 pages in here. There they are. So great little page kit here for Summer Porch. And then this is not a new line by any means, but dang, these pages are just good. And so we don't have a whole lot of the Spectrum Gardenia line left, but we keep restocking these page kits because the pages are just stunning. They're quick, easy, fun to do. Again, it does 4 pages. You've got all kinds of extras in here as well that you could also create some other pages with. More from $49 in market. So for the Grove line, we just restocked the frames for Grove. That is not the most recent green line, okay? This is an older one, but it's just real fun, bright green colors. Looks great with a lot of lines out right now. Then for an older line, Moonlit Garden, we restocked the chipboard words. The chipboard words for $49 in market always go so well because their colors just seem to work in any line. It's crazy. But you've got all kinds of fun words in here. Free spirit, forever, sweet, adored, dreamer, hello, family, best ever, photographs together, remember always, and then some little kind of bannery ones over here. Memories, hello, happy, dream big, all my heart, pure joy, the very best. So as you can see, they're just great multi-purpose words, and they will match all kinds of lines that are out there right now. Next up, for one of the newer lines, is a travel line. This one is the Wherever collection. So we restocked the 6x8 for Wherever. Paige, you can grab the phone in the office if that's quicker for you. So there is the 6x8 restocked. And we needed to restock the 12x12 for Wherever too. So there's the 12x12. So that is back in stock. Then we also had some special requests for some flowers from $49 in market. This one here is Slate. So these are the smaller ones. And look, when they are on top of the Wherever line, they look great with Wherever. And then I'm even going to look. Then it looks great with Moonlit Garden. How's it look with Front Porch? They don't look bad with Front Porch either. I tell you, her stuff just seems to match everywhere. So we've got 2 packs left over from our special order. And again, this color is called Slate. More restocks, just brushes from Ranger. This is just a good little brush set. Our Stamperia, oh my gosh, so these have been out of stock for like, what, 2 months now? I don't think we've seen these forever. So we finally got back in the little ceramic pins. So these are a great little cutter blade. Now, this is not something that's going to, you know, do huge cutting for you, but if you're just doing little fussy cutting, if you're cutting washi tape, if you're doing your 49 and market and you're popping the laser cuts out of the packaging, this is great for that. So ceramic cutter pins back in stock. We also got back in a medium size, I guess, is it a medium or a large? Doesn't say. I think there's a smaller size than this. I think this is the biggest size brayer that Ranger has, and it's just fun because it's pink. So there is a brayer back in stock. For our little Pebbles line called Cool Boy, we got back in the Cool Boy 12 by 12 collection. This is a fun one because as I'm flipping through there, you're going to see that some of these pages have silver foiling on them. So it's a cute, fun little line. And then we also got back in the ephemera that matches it as well. This is the Icon ephemera. So you can see all kinds of great little bits and pieces here. So that's a restock. This one here is finally a restock for the shelf. So this is that From the Vault die set that Sizzix and Tim Holtz did, and it's got that really great Viewmaster in there, a viewfinder for the Viewmaster. It's got some fun little film strips in here as well. And like I said, we finally, I think I've got one person on special order, pre-order for this, and then the other two made it to the shelf. So we've got a couple of these available. Again, that one is called Vault Picture Show. Simple Stories restock, so lots of fun stuff from Simple Stories. So first is kind of a throwback. This was maybe 2 releases ago, but it's just a great card kit. This is from the Simple Vintage Essentials Color Palette. That was a beautiful vintage, lots of birds and butterflies and rainbows. So everything was, you know, shades of red, shades of pink, shades of orange, so on and so forth. And the card kit does 8 different cards, and they're these great like monochromatic ones for each little card. So that card kit is back in stock. And then we also restocked for that line the sticker book. So I'm going to flip through here so you can kind of see the feel of the line. So how each thing kind of has its own little color page. Very monochromatic. The top of the sheets here, so you just saw the bottom, but the top, then each one has a different word on there. There's flowers, birds, and butterflies for every single color as well. So this was just a good little sticker book, and we'll keep restocking this one for a while just because it's good. So we've got the sticker book for Color Palette. Next up, from the newest lines, so Vintage Linen Market. I think after yesterday's live, we had just one collection kit left. So we finally have a couple more to go on the shelf now. So Linen Market collection kits. Linen Market layered chipboard. Those are back in stock too. And then for that Disney inspired area, this one is the Galaxy collection kit. So this one has a Star Wars vibe to it. So fun little papers here. And I'm going to flip it over so you can see the sticker sheet in there. So this is part of the Say Cheese line, and this one is called Galaxy. And then Galaxy, we restocked the foam stickers for Galaxy. With the little lightsabers there. And then we also restocked the brads for Galaxy. As you can see, Galaxy's been very popular. Lots of Star Wars fans out there, which is a good thing. I love me some Star Wars. All right. And then some classic, oh, we've got some new stuff yet too. We'll do this one. This one here was the Meadow Flowers, the 6x8 pads back in stock. If I flip through, I don't know if I can flip through there. Oh, actually I can. I opened one up because I needed it for a card kit. So let me show you. This is just half. Okay, so you get 2 of every paper, but here is the 6x8 pad. So you can see the 6x8 pad is very similar to the 12x12 line, but you have stuff in here that you're not going to see in the 12x12 line because they do kind of design it a little differently, which I think is really cool. So you'll get 2 of all of those in the 6x8 pad. That was just a half pack. You get half a pack in the card kits that we did. So Meadow Flowers 6x8 pad, Meadow Flowers decorative brads back in stock. And then this has probably been the most popular thing for the Meadow Flowers line, and that's the sentiment bits. Because with the sentiment bits, you can do all kinds of fun things with these from your mini books, but especially cards. So I know in our card kits, we used this one as well. So all kinds of fun stuff. Well, how are you, Claire? You're doing good? Okay. Do you want to say hi to people on Facebook? Do you want to give them a little wave and say hi? There you go. I looked up and I'm like, I think I recognize that kiddo. Yes, I do. Well, yeah, right. I know. I was like, oh, I bet they could even hear it on here when it thundered. Yeah, it's quite the downpour out there. Hey, I mean, there's worse places to be stuck in the craft store, right? Well, it could be a little more expensive. This is true. This is true. All right, so you got all kinds of great little sentiments in here. So this is definitely a fun pack. So that is it for Meadow Flowers. And then some of the summer lines we're getting low on. So this goes with the Just Beachy line. This is the big bits. So those are those nice bigger size bits and pieces for your layouts, great focal points, really good for covers of mini books as well. So the Just Beachy big bits. We also got back in the Just Beachy rub-ons. Aren't those fun? Check that little whale out. All kinds of fun rub-ons on there. So if you're loving the colors in this, this goes with an entire line that we have in stock. And then finally, from Simple Stories, we got back in that great little stencil that's all the little cameras. And this one is matches, it's called Cameras 6x8 stencil, but it matches the Summer Snapshots line that Simple Stories did. So there's my Simple Story. Oh, no, I lied. I have more Simple Stories. Then for Meadow Flowers, we got back in one of the Collector's Essentials kits. So this is going to have a collection kit in it, 6x12 sticker sheet. It's going to have the floral bits and pieces. It's going to have the 6x12 chipboard, and it's going to have the page pieces as well. I'm going to flip it over so you can kind of see your full-size product in there. It's a beautiful line. I love this line. And Miss Robin wants the camera stencil. You've got it, my friend. Pulling one of those for you. Thank you. All right, next, Pink Fresh. Lots of fun little Pink Fresh gems here, restocking today. First one is called Ruby. Now, Ruby isn't necessarily a true red. It's got a little bit of a pink hue to it. So I would not call it a Christmas red by any means, but it is the closest they have to a red in their line. So we've got Ruby. Ruby for Miss Rhonda, you got it. And these are all, I'll do all the glitter ones first. And then we've got Amethyst in the glitter. We have Aqua in the glitter. I think this one's called Leaf. Yep, Leaf in the glitter. Champagne. Champagne's a really popular one. Champagne in the glitter. Vintage Meadow Brads for Debbie. Thank you, friend. And then this one, I think it's Blush. Yep, Blush in the glitter. And then we got in one of the drops. So these don't have glitter. They kind of look like a clear drop. And this is the color Champagne. So great restock on all of our nice little flat back gems. Blush for Rhonda as well. You've got it, friend. Thank you. Another restock here is for, now these can go through different die cut machines, not just your Gemini. And I know Jennifer McGuire sent a few videos with these. A lot of people swear by these. They're just made a little different. I don't think you guys can see from the side, but it's almost like it's two different plates pressed together. And this is one that really helps with warping. So a lot of people love that. It's one that it does not really warp at all for you. So again, Jennifer McGuire's got some great different videos about these. It'll go through your regular cutters as well. You just may have to adjust your sandwich a little bit because I think it's real close to the same size as a regular cutting plate though. But anyway, these are all, they were designed for the double-sided dies that Crafter's Companion does. The gal that sells our photo dies, she swears by these and she loves these as well. That was the whole reason I brought them in, because she recommended these plates for cutting your photo dies that we carry in the store. So the double-sided cutting pads from Crafter's Companion back in stock. The other day, whenever I got in my soak, well, my mom needed a bottle as well. So again, this is nothing to do with paper crafting, but I know a lot of you are crafters in other realms. So this is a great, it's a soap. It doesn't suds though, okay? So this is great for your delicates, for things you knit, things like that, because you put it in the water, you put your item in the water, and then you wring it out. There's no rinsing or anything like that you have to do, so it saves all that extra wringing that is, you know, not great for your delicates, you know, stretching them out, things like that. I know the gal that used to own the knitting shop in Huntingburg, she carried it, and when I went to get new bras, my bra lady said to use this on delicates like that. That way you're not stretching those out. And she's like, of course, you know, you don't put them through the washing machine. I'm like, fine, I won't do that this time. And she's like, you don't want to be wringing them out. I'm like, fine, I won't do that either. And so she recommended this. And she did tell me, she's like, you can probably order it, since, you know, you can order things like yarn and stuff like that from your store. So it's just a great little care for your delicate laundry. So this is my mom's. It says love it, wear it, soak it. But again, it's just a good little bottle for your laundry. So it's rinse free. So that's my mom. So we can always get one in if you guys have not heard of that and you would like to try it. Next up, Nouveau glue. This is the bigger bottle, that great little liquid glue. It's one of my favorite glues to try or to have. Kim wants the 2 cutting plates. You've got it, my friends. Next up, the little doodle cuts. This is the Wish You Well set. This is that adorable little, goes with that happy healing line. Such a fun little set. All kinds of great things in here. And if you were picking up the little chicken soup stamp, these would go great with that as well. Those would be, you know, fun to use together. So again, that's the Wish You Well die set. More things going for just kind of our basic section. This is our little erasers that Tombow does. We've got one side for ink, one side for pencil. This white side is what I use on my acrylic stamps to condition them, to give them a little bit of oomph when I first take them out of the package. How much is the cutting plate? Let me see. I don't know if these have been priced yet. Hey, Paige, will you come grab one of these cutting plates and price check it for me? I'm doing your one that you just checked in that we didn't price yet. This one here. Paige is going to check that for you, Miss Lisa. Kim wants an eraser. You've got it. So one side is going to do your ink. One side is going to do your pencil. So this side for ink is great. I've got the computer back here on. It shouldn't have timed out. So if you get like a little bit of a thumbprint on a card or anything like that, this side here, this sand side, think of it like a magic eraser. So it is going to kind of take that surface off just a little bit, and that's how it gets that ink off. So this is one that I think every crafter should have in their stash for sure. Kim wants an eraser. Rhonda wants an eraser. Debbie Hayes wants an eraser. You've got it, friends. Pulling all those. How much are those? $19.29 on these, my friend. And I think like regular ones that warp are like 12, so not too much more for non-warping. Next up, we've got little post-bound album extenders back in stock. Oh, these are new. We have not had these in yet. So this, you'll take one. You've got it, Miss Lisa. I only got 2 in, so I may need to reorder you one. So I will get those added to the next order for you. So these are those little vinyl stickers that are waterproof. So they can go on your water bottles. They can go on your coolers. They can go on your car even if you wanted to. And this is from that brand new line, their 4th of July line. This one here is called I Love the USA. And then the other one, love this one. Isn't that one? That one's even good too. This one is called Heart of America. So fun little vinyl stickers in. And we're going to do an eraser for Lisa. Perfect. And then we've got an I Love the USA vinyl sticker for Sharon. You've got it, friend. Perfect. Next up, restocks here from We Are. So we got back in that little stitching set that they've done. This is not a new tool, friends. So if it looks familiar to you, this is from the days of yore. I mean, I still have mine, and I think, did I dig it out the other day? Oh, I'm going to show you my drawer. And, you know, my drawers here at the store are not very, or yes, here it is. I knew I found it the other day. So this is the original one. I still have it. Oh, look, I've got two in here. Oh, and I've got extra little heads as well. So as you can see, it's got these great little spirally, and this one has been loved. It's, they're looking a little crunchy. I think it'll still poke holes. This thing, I mean, oh my gosh, it's probably what, easily 10 years old, maybe 12, maybe more. Gosh, I don't even know. But you've got this little tool, okay? And the heads pop off. So you can put different stitching heads on here. They don't pop off easily, which is good because you don't want it just to fly off while you're trying to stitch something, but it's not great if you're a one-handed wonder here. But they do come off, you know, when you've got two hands. They pop on and off. Tighten him back up now. And then that way you just run it across your page wherever you want it. Now, with your set, you get a mat. This mat is important because it's a soft mat. That way, as you run it across, you do not damage the little heads in the piercers, okay? Because you don't want to do that, which is why ours look kind of bad, because we would have people in class that would run it along the table when we were using it in class and then, you know, push really hard. It's not working. It's not poking through the paper. And what they were doing is they were actually bending over those little bitty points. So if you have one, always, always, always use it with your mat, okay? You've got different little heads that come in there so you can do different stitches. If you're feeling lazy, like I often did with mine, you do not even have to stitch them. That's when I would get out my fun pins, you know, those shimmer pins that we love to play with and we love to doodle with. And you can like play connect the dots with these and make it look like faux stitching. So that's always a lot of fun too. So this is the So Easy Stitch Kit back in stock. We also restocked the stamp cleaning station. So this is a double scrubber. It's got a scrub side and a dry side. In this one, I really like the dry side because it feels almost like a real loose microfiber over there. So it's going to, you know, really do a good job drying your stamp as well. And then the scrubbing side can come out. So as it gets gross and dirty from you scrubbing on that side, you can take it out, clean it, let it dry, and then put it back into your case. So this is a nice little stamp cleaning station. For our pin section, you can hear them shake. These are little paint pins, and they're an oil-based paint, which means they're going to work on lots of surfaces. So they're glossy when they're dry. You get a really extra fine point. So these are great for detail work. I've used them on like just some home decor projects that I've painted to add in little highlight lines. We sell a lot of these around Christmas when people come in wanting to custom do ornaments and write people's names on them. These are perfect for that as well. And you've got 3 different ones in there: black, white, and gold. So those restocking. And then for our Tombow section, so I had one gal, you know, if you watch my lives a lot, I talk about her because that's when we get Tombows back in. She works for one of the wood factories around here, and their items, when they've got a little scratch on them, she actually uses the Tombows to match the stain color. And she's got a little formulas that she uses. It's awesome. So all these, you know, browns and blacks and grays, we get those in for her. But then I just restocked a couple little Tombows while I was ordering them anyway. So we got back in. This one is $7.25. I'm not for sure what that number is. It's a great purple. I'll take the markers that are oil-based. You've got it, Miss Kim. Putting you a stack in the pile there. Then we got in this little color here. Now these are, they're not alcohol-based markers. I should explain that. These are water-based. So they are great for journaling. They're great for writing with. They're not going to really bleed through your paper. You can watercolor with these as well. You can color directly on your stamps with these as well. So they have got a brush tip. And then they have a fine tip. That fine tip is great for writing. So these are good little markers for writing. You can also do detail work with those as well. But that little brush tip, if you do the bouncy brush lettering, these are great for that kind of faux calligraphy. They're good for coloring images as well. Again, they're a water-based marker, but then you can also color directly on your stamps. And then I usually give it a little mist as well. Oh, there's Miss Journey. She's still in Tennessee. Hello, Miss Journey. So you can color directly on, mist it, and then stamp it. It's going to not give you a pristine look, but it gives you a really pretty kind of watercolor look. And then I would even go back with a paintbrush with a little bit of water and, kind of mess it up just a little bit to make it look more equal. So lots of fun techniques that you can do with this type of marker. So we got this pink color, which is number 725. We got a green color, number 177. See here, then we got a red color, 856, and again they have names, but they don't put the names on the actual markers. And then we also got in a blue, number 443, and then I know I got in extra black ones as well, just because black is just good to have on the shelf. And black's number is N15. And then last but not least, friends, as I pick up the markers that rolled off, last but not least, some page protectors, heading back over to our album section. So this is for post-bound albums. Now I'm going to show you here, just so you guys know if you go somewhere else and pick up your protectors. Whenever you're doing ring versus post, your post-bound album has more of a spine than what your ring does. So your post-bound pages are actually a little longer across. This pocket is still 12 by 12. Okay, but you've got this little extra strip here because that's kind of, that's where the margin, the gutter, that's where your book is going to hold it together in a post-bound album. So if you've just randomly picked up page protectors and you're finding that they're sticking out of your D-ring or they're different sizes and you're like, it's the same brand, check for this little strip here. That kind of shows you that it is for a post-bound album. Not that you can't use it in your D-rings, because you're going to see here, the holes themselves are all in the same spot, but that's just one thing we look for whenever you're checking out here, making sure that you're buying these for a post-bound album, not a D-ring, so we can get you to right ones. But post-bound ones are restocked. We also restock for the ring-bound ones, the photo holders that are vertical. You see those there. And then also the 50-pack box as well. So restocking those. Hey, Paige, I've got one more little... Oh, are you still putting stuff on tabs? Okay, these go on tabs yet here. That whole little paper thing there, and then that one there is for her name is at the top. So those still go on tabs. And then we also got in the box of 50 protectors as well, too. If you need a lot of protectors, we did the math once on this. I think it's like getting almost a whole pack free this way. So you're getting 50 protectors, which would be 5 packs for like the price of 4. So this is kind of just a good way to go there as well. All right, and I think that takes us through, friends. So yeah, I've torn up the tables, torn them up very well today. So we did a good job messing it all up, grabbing some fun stuff. Hopefully you saw some things you liked. Maybe you learned a few things today as well. I will tell you, earlier today, I went live on YouTube. Totally different. I don't normally go on there, but I just wanted to see how to go live on YouTube. And the only way you can learn to do those things is to actually do them. So I did shoot a quick little video this morning on YouTube, so you can check it out there, but we did post it here on Facebook too. So we did a quick little video this morning. I want to show you guys some different mini books and some easier mini books to make and some kits that we have in the store. I'm going to flip the camera around here in a second and show you the section. But I did one this morning. Yes, Shirley says she saw it. I think I had like 2, maybe 3 viewers this morning, and she was one of them. But I wanted to just show you a fun, quick, easy way to do mini books if you're kind of intimidated by mini books, but you want to try one. So I'm going to flip it around. We did make a fun little section here in the store with the products that I used. So I used these Create an Albums from 49 and Market, and they're an empty album. Okay, as you can see, no ring in here. There's, so you would put your own little inserts in there, which I know, and when I have people come in and we sit down and we explain it, then they're like, oh, okay, I get it now. I was kind of intimidated at first. So we go through all of that with you and how to use those. But this here, friends, is such a quick and easy way. So basically I took that empty album and then I literally just glued 2 different spiral notebooks directly to the front cover and the back cover, and then just decorated those pages. Easy peasy. There's no spine, there's no flips, there's no folds. And then we do have some fun little notebooks, and I showed you those in the live as well. So you could do a Christmas one. She's not doing them for all her lines anymore. I think sometimes people just didn't know what to do with them, but this is something really easy to do with them. So we've got them for Christmas. We've got a fun one from the summer line she did last summer called Sunburst. We've got one for Moonlit Garden. That's the one that we just got those chipboard words back in for. So I've got Moonlit Garden notebooks. And then the one I used in mine was from Nature Study. So we've got the Nature Study ones still in as well. And then she has the different albums. Like she's got them in different configurations. She's got them wide and tall. So all different kinds of fun options. Oh, a few of you watched it. That is great. Yay. That makes me happy. So I've got a couple other ones. My friend Stacy has done some of the 49 and Market albums, and they're beautiful. And she's done them just the way Janine says to. And then she's got some where she has added her own pages. So I want to show you those as well. So I've got, I always tell you guys, I have all kinds of ideas and things I want to do for you guys. It's just sometimes finding the time. So I took the time this morning, got that video done, and then I have 2 other mini books from Miss Stacy that I want to show you as well. So those will be coming up. Maybe not this week, because tomorrow I lose a whole day. So maybe not this week, but next week I will get that. And then, so we've got next week, and then the week after that, this girl is heading to Las Vegas for work, not play, like literally no play at all. So that one coming up, I will be gone for a week. Now, we will see if it happens. So a little teaser. I wasn't even going to tell you guys, but I'll tell you guys. I think the boys might come in and do my lives. I mean, seriously, how fun will that be? I cannot wait. And Vegas has such a time difference, so I hope I can catch them whenever they do their lives. But anyway, I will be in Vegas for a week. We have an in-person trade show. I'm so excited about that. I'm more excited about seeing some of my industry friends and just talking with them and reconnecting with them and getting excited again, because in any industry, any job, burnout is real. So that always just invigorates me, and we bounce ideas and what's working for you, this is working for me. And 2 of my best friends, well, actually more than 2 of my best friends, but 2 of my best friends I'm rooming with. I cannot wait to see them. So Trish from Firefly Farm, I don't know if you know her. Does anybody really work in Vegas? I have only been to Vegas one time where it was for play. I have always gone for work, but quite a few years ago, my friend Sarah flew out with me early, and we were only there together like 2.5 days, but we did have fun in Vegas. But other than that, it's all work. And whenever we do our industry, because you guys know our industry is so different. So just like any other industry, you walk the show floor, okay? And then when I go with BJ, then, like they walk the show floor, and then they have schmoozing events. There's no schmoozing events in my industry. We sell paper for $1. There's not a lot of wiggle room to schmooze anybody there. So we may get a breakfast, something like that, but there are no fancy parties. There's, nothing, crazy like that. And then what we do, so we do the show floor all day long. And then in the evening, we have classes, or we have meetings, or you have to turn in your order by tomorrow. So we're in the hotel room working until like midnight to get our orders done so we can get the show special, the 3 or 4 free page kits, or, whatever. So It is totally different. Yeah, I don't get to live it up. I mean, we have done this Vegas as a venue for I don't know how long, and I've never been able to hit a casino, you know, do a show or anything like that because there's no time. Some of my friends will go out a day early, stay a couple days late, but I usually need to get back to the store. You know, this will be one of the few times I don't have to get back for kids, you know, so for me, it's always been a little differently. When I went out, I was already away from my kids and my business for a week. And you can, you know, if you've had kids, or a messy, well, ex-husband now, but a messy husband, you know what your house looks like after you've been gone a week? I mean, I'm just like, oh, so I never wanted to be gone too much longer than that. So Vegas for me is not always the funnest place on earth. But again, like I said, I'm very excited to see my friends. So just so you know, this girl will be heading to Vegas. I will be sending you guys pictures, and I still be posting like crazy on Facebook, showing you things. But that week there won't be any lives unless I can get those two to come in here. Connor won't come because he'll be working. But maybe if they can get him to come up on an evening, I don't know. But Caden and Kyan have said that they will maybe do a live for me. So we will see. I think we'll all be in for a treat with that for sure to see how that goes. So yeah, that should be fun for all of us, you guys included. So, all right, everybody. Well, I am Hannah from the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit tonight, checking out what is new at the Doodlebug today. We started out with great new pink in Maine, some really good restocks in there as well. And then we moved right into our distributor order. So lots and lots of good restocks, but a couple new things in there as well. And then tomorrow, well, you know what? We got caught up on orders today, and I showed you guys everything. So tomorrow will just be a mystery for all of us. I don't know what we'll have tomorrow, but I'm sure it'll be great. It'll be good, and I'll show you that then. And if not, then we will figure out something else to talk about and do in the meantime. So until then, you can always shop us online at www.thedoodlebuginc.com. Otherwise, I will chat with you guys soon. You guys have a very crafty, blessed evening. Okay, thanks. Bye.